Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout. Let me adjust that real quick. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. I'm with Bull City Hangout to tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you'd like to join me on camera to shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself, etc., etc. So let me move my keyboard, put on my specs, and give a huge shout out to both Go Durham and Halal Eats. I know that they're not related, but they are in a way. Went to the Go Durham meeting. They have it every other month, first Wednesday. And it was interesting, disappointing for me because I live on the number 8 route. And so, I mean, they're going to make cool changes, don't get me wrong. But what's really unfortunate for my little community is that the number 8 will serve NCCU and Durham Tech, but not my immediate neighborhood. It'll go on and somehow end up, I think the last stop will be around the Cornwallis housing. Somewhere, I'm not sure how it'll get, I'm not sure exactly what the route's going to be, but anyway, we're going to, on Cap Street, we're going to be served by the new, I think this is number 13 bus, and that's going to go down from downtown down Alston. Still serving NCC, which is great. They can be served by the 5 and the 7 and the 8 and the 13 now. So anyway, so it's going to go behind the Burger King and go down Old South Alston and then go down Cap Street. But it won't go downtown though. Oh, so I said it's leaving from downtown. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. So that's the weird part. We're used to all the buses always going down to uh, 515 West Pettigrew, the end of the line, the Durham station downtown. But I guess they're getting more experimental, trying to fill gaps that are not being met right now by current bus lines. So this new number 13 bus is going to, I think it's going to loop around like the village and I guess go around. It's just going to hit the village and then go around down Alston 55 and then behind Burger King and then go, around Cap Street. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to run. All I know is I won't be able to hop on the bus and end up downtown. So that's a little disappointing for me, but of course it's not all about me, of course. Of course, I understand. But we'll see how that works out. It's going to be interesting. Let me go on with the show. Oh, as far as halal eat, so my friend Donna was there and her sister, I forget her name, but we were there at the meeting, and this lady, the sister was walking, through the across the way where Go Durham is, and just, hey, they're giving away free food at the new halal eats restaurant on Main Street. We were like, well, we wanted to go eat. Let's eat there. It was wonderful. They're giving away all this free food to people. A lot of Duke students, obviously, because it's right there, Main Street, across from where just not just paper used to be. So all these young folks were there. They had a DJ, and so it's called New York NYC Halal Eats. The food was fabulous. It was fabulous, and it was really, really nice. I want to throw them a shout out and a welcome to Durham. So I've been watching these videos on YouTube. I like to watch those videos where they try to reenact meals from restaurants in home kitchens, and I've seen people complain that they have moved to a place other than New York City and they miss the New York City halal guys. Apparently, there are these what do you call them? Food vendors out in the streets of New York selling this delicious food. Rice, salad, chicken or beef with nice sauce on top. So yeah, so now we have one here in Durham. So let me get started with the show. I do want to respect your time. I had to give a big shout out to Go Durham. Wonderful meeting as always. And hopefully, real soon, you will be able to attend the Go Durham meetings without going to the Pettigrew office. Hopefully, because Donna suggested that maybe they should live stream it so that people at home can also participate. And I suggested they get one of those hookups that the police departments use for the PAC meetings. So they're looking into it. So, because we do need to be more concerned and more knowledgeable about upcoming changes with bus service because it affects so many people. All right, so let me get started by going to the Word page of the Durham Skywriter, durhamskywriter.com. The Word page is the government and nonprofit information page full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also city, county, and state government. So I'm just going to mention just a few items here. Let's see. So, today's Thursday. Okay, today's Thursday. So let's go down to, in fact, let me go ahead and mention that the Durham County Libraries, with today being Thursday, they close at 6 tonight, all the libraries, and then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10. Let's see. Just scrolling down here. I told you the good news about the Durham community fridges yesterday. The bad news is that, of course, we've already lost the community fridge at Part and Parcel, and we're about to lose the community fridge at Omi's. Omi's is not going out of business. It's a coffee shop on the corner of North Roxborough and Club Boulevard, but their landlord told them to shut down their community fridge. So hopefully somebody will step forward and we'll take that over at their spot. And it looks like the Scrap Exchange has stepped forward and they're taking over from where Part and Parcel had to quit. So the Scrap Exchange will soon have their own community fridge where people who are struggling can go to any of these community fridges. The other one that is going strong is at St. Joseph Episcopal Church, 1902 West Main Street on the Iredell Street side. So basically, the concept is that people like you and me, we donate food to the community fridge. We put the perishables in the refrigerator. We put the non-perishables in the cabinet standing next to the fridge. And people who are struggling can go there. They don't have to necessarily be homeless, but just need some extra help. You know, it's hard to feed a family these days. So they can go and whatever food is there, they are free to take. So it needs continuous refreshing in terms of tidying up and resupplying with food. So if you end up with food that you can't eat anymore or that you don't like, if you're like me and every now and then you get food from like White Rock or wherever, the food pantries, or Kasib's Crew on Fayetteville Street at New Visions of Africa restaurant. And of course, you can't pick and choose. They just give you a bunch of food. You take it home and go through it. And if you find out that there's some food that you can't eat, don't throw it away. Take it to one of the community fridges and help people who would love to have that and can't afford to buy it. So there you go. Let me continue. Let's see what's going on at Durham Tech Small Business Center because they're always helping people to start businesses and whatnot. So let me just very quickly scroll down to Durham Tech. The Small Business Center, by the way, is in the Chesterfield building downtown, 701 West Main Street. So their next live class will be in Spanish and it will be on Tuesday morning. I'll tell you about that on Monday. So let's now check for the classes that are being held across the state, being offered live, so you can ask questions. So today's the second. Oh, here's one. Okay, here's a free class. This again is for people who are running businesses or starting businesses. So from 6 until 7 tonight, there's going to be a free class online on Zoom called Basics of Bookkeeping. So you do want to keep good records, so you can definitely learn how to do that. And that will be from 6 until 7. And here's another one from 6:30 until 8. Advanced Grant Writing, Part 1. You can be a business owner. You don't have to be a nonprofit. You can be for profit and get a grant. You can be an individual and get a grant. There's all these different types. So even if you're not running a business, and even if you're running a nonprofit, if you're an individual, like an artist, for example, and you're thinking about getting grants, attend this class because one thing I have to say about writing grants, I did take a grant writing class. It's not like I know everything, but I know a couple of things. Um, Basically, with the grant, um, if you're writing a grant, basically you tell them what you're going to do. Don't oversell. Don't say you're going to serve the entire south side of the city. Tell them what your target is, that you're going to serve 25. Serve the 25 well. Tell them you serve the 25 well so that they know that they spent their money on you, that there was not a mistake. Don't oversell. Like I said, do what you said you're going to do. Tell them you did it. And what's really great is if you can show them that you did it. That is why photography is important, live streaming is important. Um, Keeping tabs on what you're doing, making notes is very important. Appearing on shows like Bull City Hangout, where you can talk about it and maybe have someone who benefited from your service or product or whatever, have them to talk about it. All of that helps with your getting repeat funding via grants. So take this class. You'll learn a lot. That's going to be this evening, totally for free on Zoom from 6:30 until 8. So sign up for that one for sure. Highly recommend it. Here's another one from 6:30 until 8. Dynamite marketing on a firecracker budget. Obviously, that's marketing yourself, promoting yourself, and getting more out of your money, be it limited. Okay, so let me check on SCORE while I'm here. SCORE is your Service Corps of Retired Executives. They also help entrepreneurs and budding entrepreneurs. Let's see. Oh, let's not forget legal aid. Okay, let me jump down to SCORE and then go back up to legal aid and see. Oh, by the way, Service Corps of Retired Executives, they also have mentors. You can get a mentor and get guided through the process of starting a business, which is very nice. Let's see, their next live or online class won't be until next Thursday. So, okay. In the meantime, though, still check with SCORE because you can get that mentor that I mentioned. Now I'm going to scroll back up to Legal Aid of North Carolina. They help folks in all different kinds of ways. Legal, um, anything besides. They don't help with criminal cases, but they can help, tenant, landlord, and all kinds of. Okay, let's see. I think they're having one today. Yes, Legal Aid NC, they're hosting an online Social Security Disability Listen and Learn. Listen and Learn is what they call their classes. So this will be from 2:30 until 4:30. It's totally free. It's online. You can ask questions. So again, Social Security Disability Listen and Learn, 2:30 until 4:30. Definitely click on that link and get some info, and then register for the online class. All right, let's go to the To Your Health page. Let's see, there are some studies that maybe you want to participate in, and you can always read about these opportunities on the health page of the Durham Skywriter. Many of these studies where you're helping local researchers and universities, they'll give you little, like a gift card, or I don't know if they give you actual cash. I know there's some kind of compensation, very often in the form of a gift card, which is very sweet. All right, what I'm checking right now, I am looking for blood drives. Yes. Let's see. Ooh, looks like the American Red Cross is probably taking off a little time because their next blood drive won't be until next Friday. Okay, so let's remember that. Okay, Blood Connection. Ooh, their next blood drive isn't until next Thursday. Okay, they're taking a few days off. Much deserved. They're probably not actually taking the time off. They're probably just doing something else because they are saving lives every day. Okay, let's go over to the Senior Scope page. Let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, which is downtown, of course, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Let me click on that. Senior Scope. Let's see what's happening at 406 Rigsby Avenue. Free parking, free membership, great fun for people in the older set. Ooh, I forgot. It's October. I don't have the new schedule yet. But I can tell you what ordinarily happens, so I won't be able to tell you about these special events. So, with today being Thursday, unless things have changed, I can just say that as far as I know, afternoon bingo at 1, Arthritis Foundation exercise program at 2:15, the fitness center and the tech lab both open for drop-ins between 5 and 7:30. So if you're a 9 to 5er, go after work, you can work out or enjoy their computers so you can get home nice and relaxed. Cardio and more at 5:30, and evening tech support with Chuck. And Chuck can teach you how to use your new phone or iPad or tablet or whatever. That'll be from 6:30 until 7:30. Now tomorrow, muscle pump at 8:40, the DCSL walking club at 9, open studio at 9. That's working on your art project. Um, Total body workout at 10, ping pong at 10. Now I'm only telling you all of this because this was on the last month's program. Usually the schedule doesn't change drastically from month to month, but I do need to go to the center right after I do the show and stop and get an October program to make sure that I'm giving you the right information in case their scheduling has changed. Okay, now I'm going to go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page. There we go. Let's see what is happening. Today is the 2nd. Okay. There we are. Okay. So, oh, right. If you can get in the door by 1 o'clock, Catholic Charities, they run the Durham Community Food Pantry, usually on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 10 until 1. So if you are in need, you need some groceries, you can't afford them otherwise, hop over there now. I don't mind. You can watch the rest of Bull City Hangout later. No worries. So where you're going is the Lakewood Shopping Center, 2020 Chapel Hill Road. So you stop by, you get a number, you talk to a social worker, you'll tell them, how big your family is. They'll give you a week's worth of groceries, and you can do this once a month. Let them know if you can't have dairy or pork, and they'll make a substitution. Now it's the beginning of the month, so they might not have the diapers yet, but usually they have pull-up diapers for free, various sizes for toddler through toddler down to newborn, and then they have the big ones for adults. They might not have gotten their delivery just yet, but ask anyway. So if they don't have the free diapers, they'll let you know when to stop by, and then they can give you some free diapers. Oh, and by the way, they have people there who speak Spanish. And I know for sure there's at least one person there who speaks French. Okay. Going on right now is the RTP Toastmasters meeting. It's probably a little too late to go in because it's in person at the South Regional Library. I thought I'd mention it though. They do have these meetings, I believe, once a month, where from noon until 1, you go to the South Regional at 4505 South Alston Avenue, and you learn how to do public speaking, which includes speaking like in front of a camera, like what I'm doing. So just to let you know, you probably missed, if you're sitting at home and you're watching this, you'll probably have missed the RTP Toastmasters meeting because they quit at 1. But at least you'll know to look for it for next month. Oh, the West End Free Market is today. Okay. I need to go there today. They're giving away fresh produce and dry goods at the Lion Park Recreation Center, 1309 Halley Street. So if you're a senior, age 65 plus, they'll be serving us first at 2:45, and then everybody else follows at 3. And they usually have a lot, so you don't have to worry about them running out. But yeah, so the West End Free Market is a partnership of Candor, the West End Community Foundation. They're having their big gala tomorrow. Don't forget the Duke Campus Farm, the Farmer Food Share, of course, Durham Parks and Recreation, and Seal the Seasons. So that again is at Lion Park, 1309 Halley Street. Free groceries. I shouldn't say groceries. I should say produce, and dry goods. And dry goods very often includes. Let's see. They have beans. Sometimes they have popcorn. Um, can't remember. Sometimes they have odd items like soap or whatever. You never know what they'll have. But again, the older folks, 65 plus, at 2:45, and then everybody else at 3. All right. Now, New Visions of Africa restaurant, they do this every weekday from 3 until 6. They give away free one-off meals. So these are prepared meals. Not everybody lives in a place where they have kitchen access. You're hungry, um, and you don't have groceries. So just stop by and they'll give you something to eat. A Rose and Lee Company, they're hosting the Unstoppable, little pun there, Unstoppable Durham. This is at Gear House, 620 Foster Street, that's downtown. So today at 5, you can stop by, celebrate local women-owned businesses, do some shopping with them, meet them, find out what they have in terms of products and services, and then they're going to have live music there. So that should be really fun. That will be today, starting at 5. They don't have an end time. It'll probably go for a couple of hours at least. So that should be really nice at Gear House, 620 Foster Street. Boxyard RTP, the outdoor venue at 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. They're going to be featuring soulful singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist Eric Duncan. This is the Taking Back Thursday live concert series. That's going to be tonight, 5:30 until 7:30. Free admission, totally free. Just sit, enjoy the great music. It's totally free, but you will be surrounded by food and beverages and people eating and drinking. So if you want to join in, bring a couple of dollars. And they have, I know for sure, they have, let's see, I know they have Korean food, I know they have barbecue, um, pizza, and different beverages, including adult beverages for sale. Okay, the Fleet Feet Pony Run that starts at and returns to Ponysaurus Durham, 219 Hood Street. That's going to be tonight, 6:15 until 8:30. So you can choose either to run 3 miles or take the 5-mile route. You run at your own pace. It's a free event, and you can click on the link that I provided for more information. Party of One, they're hosting their free line dance class at the W.D. Hill Recreation Center, 1308 Fayetteville Street. It starts at 6:30 and it's free. Now you know Halloween is coming. Carolina Theater has jumped in with both feet. They are showing these classic horror movies all month. So tonight they'll be showing 2 movies. Carolina Theater, by the way, is at 309 West Morgan Street downtown. They have the retro film series. So tonight, Frankenstein from 1931, starring Boris Karloff, that airs or is screened at 7:10 in Cinema 2. Tickets are only 12, which is great. Take the whole family. Now, I have a link so you can watch the trailer, and then another link so you can buy your ticket in advance. And then the Carolina Theater, they'll be showing The Bride of Frankenstein. That one is so corny. Oh my goodness, it's so good. They're both good, and that's from 1935. Again, starring Boris Karloff. Tickets are 12. So again, click to watch the trailer, and then click to purchase your ticket. Fun is being held at the Carolina Theater for sure. Now, tomorrow, line dancing with Jitterbug at the IR Home Senior, also known as Campus Hills Recreation Center, 2000 South Austin Avenue, from 9 until 10 tomorrow. There's a $4 class fee, 3 if you're a senior. And then the Salvation Army of Durham tomorrow, they're going to have Free Food Friday, starting at 10, going on for a couple of hours while supplies last. Try to have your photo ID if you have one. And oh, I didn't mention, speaking of photo ID, don't forget to early vote if you plan to do so the last few days, today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Just had to throw that in. And you can see where to vote and the hours by checking out the Word page, and it's also on the Legalese page. Back to the Salvation Army of Durham. It's just that that phrase triggered me, and I had to remind you. Okay, so if you want to volunteer, you can definitely do so. If they need you, let them give them a call, and they'll let you know when to come in. If they could use you to help sort out the foods and I guess put things in the bags and whatnot, so they can let you know if you give them a call. And that again is going to be tomorrow, starting at 10. Oh, one more thing. Tomorrow, the Glass Jug Beer Lab, the one downtown at 545 Foster Street, they have the Friday Co-working and Networking Social. It's a great entrepreneurs and remote workers. They are invited to spend their last doing your computer work, or whatever. Meet your day's co-workers, make new friends, maybe even make a partnership or work together or do something. So that should be really nice for people. Tomorrow, the Friday co-working and networking social, noon to 5, and it's free. How about that? It feels transition. I was scared for a minute there. I hate computer glitches. Okay, checking the weather. I was wrong. It's actually cooler this time today than it was this time yesterday. That's okay. It's 70 degrees right now, but it is sunny. That's why I thought maybe it was warmer. It's sunny today. It was cloudy yesterday. So I think we're going to get sun. Well, a cloud or two might wander into the picture around dinner time, but for the most part, we're going to have a beautiful sunny afternoon with a high of 73. And with it being fall, we can't complain. That's fine. I'll accept 73. I prefer 83, but 73 is fine. Now, tomorrow, the high will be 72, but it will be sunny, so that's great. For the weekend, 76 Saturday, partly sunny, 78 Sunday. That's even better. But it's going to be cloudy, but that's okay. Now, looking ahead to next week, it's going to be pretty rainy and stormy. And that might be because of the hurricanes, but at least we'll just fall short of 80 degrees every day through Thursday. So that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you to actually let me check my schedule. Make sure I'm doing the show live tomorrow. I think I am. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I will be doing the show live tomorrow. I'll be DJing at Lion Park for the Monster Bash. You can read about that in the on the Let's Go page of the Durham Skywriter at Lion Park. But I might see you at Lion Park this afternoon. As far as picking up the fresh produce, I might see you there if that's where you're going. And with that, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. And don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Ciao for now.